Mongoose Jake here with a completely different kind of opening to my videos. Normally we go straight into what we're doing, what blaster I might be modding or reviewing, but now I'm going to give a little background on something before I go into the actual video. What you've seen there in the opening little segment was me firing my Umarex TAC. Now I was actually a air rifle target shooter, actually even competitively for a while. And one thing that I have loved even before Nerf and all throughout even from my childhood was target shooting with pellet rifles and pistols. Well, a company that I always had stuck with was Crossman for a long time, and another company which I grew to like quite a lot was Umarex. And this is a Umarex TAC. Now basically what it is, it's a semi-auto, magazine-fed, CO2 powered, BB firing, sort of tactical setup for a pistol. That's actually a pistol in there, inserted into a carbine attachment that has a foldable stock, and all you do is lift that up, flip it around, and foldable front foregrip that's also removable. Very neat setup. One of my favorites just for plinking around at tin cans. And I basically got, for when I play airsoft, very similar. This fires in the middle 200 feet per second. Also has a foldable stock. But I'm showing these as something to give background. I have liked Umarex for a long time, and I've been using them for years. So when they announced they were getting into the dark category with their Rekt lineup of blasters, I was actually really hyped. I have experience with the company from, again, like I said, their BB and pellet and airsoft lineups, and they always provided pretty good quality, pretty good pricing, and overall the combination of the two was very hard to beat. And like for instance, that Umarex TAC that I was firing is only a $35 unit total. The attachable foregrip, the foregrip, the foldable stock, the attachment, including the pistol and a magazine, and even some ammo, it was only $35. Same thing for my airsoft carbine there. It was, again, only $35. Fantastic deals, great value, and they perform well. The TAC itself, I've been using that for, I believe, now 4 years, and that thing has had literally flawless performance the whole entire time. Fantastic. Now, all that set aside, because I at first was bummed that I wasn't going to be getting one of these, or I thought. This kit of the initial releases, I had thought for sure I was forgotten and ignored because I had talked to Umarex through their Rekt representatives, and at first they said they put me on the list. I didn't get the initial releases, seen some smaller channels even get theirs, and then out of the blue, like 2 weeks after my last contact with them, hadn't heard from them, other people got theirs, they said, okay, we are going to send you one. Awesome. I was thrilled, because to be honest, I wanted to get my hands on these because I have a little bit different background than a lot of people in the Nerf community. I've used their products extensively in their other lineups. So I wanted to get my hands on these. Now this is not going to be the full review video. Yeah, don't worry, I know we're already like into 4 minutes and I haven't even showcased the blasters yet. Don't worry. This is me giving some background information. We're going to go over a few things, and I will do a full review when I've given these things a proper amount of usage over the holiday time here. So expect that in your time. It'll probably be one of my next videos, but I'll probably play around with these for a week or so. But they sent this, and I have already dug into this, so this is not my unboxing first impressions and, you know, like blind unboxing. No, I've already looked into this. This thing is they sent a very awesome, very professional setup. So impressive from the start. You actually get this whole little box. This almost looks like a store display. So I'm gonna be careful because I do want to keep this box. You slide this off, and of course it's got the Rekt logo there, which, yeah, personally I like the fist. It's kind of cool. You open this up at the top, and there's your two pistols. And you get this, it says, after ransacking the web, we have selected you to be among the very first to play Rekt. We're confident you, your friends, your followers will enjoy these new CO2-powered foam dart launchers. Rekt brings together the excitement of dart shooters and the speed and distance that comes with the power of CO2. This combination provides a unique experience that takes dart shooters to the next level. With 30% more power and distance, Rekt is a cut above spring and battery-powered foam dart launchers. 30% only compared to Nerf. Let's make that clear. They are basing this off of their claims off of the Nerf average of 70 feet per second. They have other competition, and I'll get to that in a minute. We believe you will have as much fun as we've had developing the CO2 powered technology inside of the Rekt foam dart launchers. In this holy grail of a box, you will find shoot dart launchers that are yours to keep or give away, turn on the camera, throw on the included Rekt Eye Pro glasses, and challenge a friend to a foam dart war. Again, always use eye protection. I do when I'm firing pellets, BBs, airsoft, or darts. Doesn't matter what ammo I'm using, I always do. Play Rekt and share it with the world and have an awesome future planned for the new line of foam dart launchers. Nothing would excite us more than to keep you among our chosen elite, ensuring you a first look at our newest gear when the time comes. We are just getting this party started. And I do already hope they keep continuing this on. I do think this has a place in the hobby. So, with that said, here is the Ops 6 in blue and red. Now, I'm glad they sent two. This will get featured in a husband versus wife Nerf war. We'll take these out and showcase them properly. We're supposed to have some good weather coming up here over the next week, because normally we have these despicable winters here. Not ultra cold like, say, up there in Minnesota or New York or Michigan where I'm from, but this weather's going to be very nice compared to the rainy mud fest. And my wife and I are going to get these two out, and I'm partial red, so it's going to be mine. Let her use the blue one, and we will have a go at it with a duel. But it's comfortable in the hand. I'm very used to their pistols, and because I have a couple of their airsoft pistols and a couple of their BB firing and pellet firing pistols, as well as my TAC. It's comfortable to grip, a very nice adult-sized grip there, and I don't think it would be alienating to somebody who's smaller. But it's very simple. To access the CO2 chamber, you pop open the back, just like on their BB firing or airsoft offerings. You load in a cartridge into here, and then you twist this to puncture it. And they are front-loading pistols, so you literally just slide a dart in the front, and then with it off of safe, we pull this back. Their safety is you push down and forward is safe, pull back to fire, and boom. No CO2, no worry of firing. Now, that's very simple. Reload, fire, reload, fire. Very quick rate of fire for a single shot pistol. And with these claiming 90 feet per second, I will test them out. I do think that that is a fair velocity for them to aim for. I do hope that they take into consideration the possibility of offering a higher power version. And in this is going to be my kind of intro to Rekt blasters video. I'm already going to say a couple of things. If you do happen to get one of these, I don't care if it's the pistol or the upcoming rifle, if it's CO2 powered, go pick up some of this right here. This is Crossman Pistol Oil. You put a drop of this on the tip, of the CO2 cartridge, which is very neat. This I'm going to turn this where you can see. This box has a drawer in it. Cool as can be. The drawer has the eye protection, has the darts, has CO2 cartridges here. But you take this Crossman Pistol Oil. I absolutely swear by this stuff. I've used this for a decade now, and it will keep a CO2 powered blaster of any kind. Again, no matter what ammo it uses. Put it on the tip of the CO2 cartridge, just a drop. And then when you insert it in, keep it vertical, insert it into the pistol in this case, puncture it, it will mist, vaporize the oil and mist it inside of the blaster, and that will help the seals of the blaster long term. I can speak from experience. I have CO2 powered pistols and rifles that have held up far better than without, because just a little bit of oil just keeps the system lubricated and keeps seals from decaying over time. That's my one little additive to add that I don't think anybody else from the Nerf community is going to possibly know about, just from my background. But use that, guaranteed, because I have all the way up to a $300 Crossman custom-made bolt-action target pistol that I use CO2 power because it's recoilless. In this case, when you bench rest a CO2 powered pistol and it's bolt action, you literally get 0 recoil creep compared to, say, a spring powered pistol in that case, and I can hit 10s all day long with that 18-inch barrel on a CO2 powered pistol. Not worried about that kind of precision on this, but longevity. This cost, you can get this on Amazon for about $4 or $5 a tube, and one tube will last you a year or two if you don't use it that much. That's something to add. But now, my initial thoughts. They went with a single shot pistol, and I really wish that they would have done a revolver. I'm not going to knock them for it. They went with something simple, get it out to the market. $35 at a price range for this pistol is reasonable. However, the Worker Hurricane exists. I'm just going to throw that out there. That is a 6-shot with its own proprietary mag design, the revolver style mag. 6 shots with readily available cool look IMRs that they recommend for it. Hits 90 feet per second. Same ballpark as this. 6-shot semi-auto. This is single shot using CO2. The one advantage this has over just about every blaster out there is the ease of use and instant response. And what I mean by that is anybody who has the finger strength to pull that trigger. It has a fairly heavy spring, and it's intentional. It's got a heavy spring load, but anybody can use this. And yes, you can dry fire these with no CO2 in them. That doesn't hurt anything. But if you're able to pull that trigger, you've got 90 feet per second. And you have it as quick as you can throw a dart back in here. So you can have a handful of darts, go boom, boom, load another dart, boom. Very nice design. And I do see a purpose for this. And it'll probably become a sidearm of mine that I use routinely in Nerf wars. But they make the Brodax revolver that fires BBs or pellets. That would have been a fantastic design to cater to the dart market. A revolver overall. You could have it be a single or double action. Doesn't matter. That would have been perfect. A 90 feet per second stock CO2 powered revolver with 6 shots in it. Or 5. Whatever they wanted to go with for ergonomics and overall appearance. But for $35, this is going to be worth trying out. And I will do a full in-depth review on it coming up soon on the channel. But if you've stuck around all this time, you know what to expect now. I'm going to be doing at least 2 to 3 more videos on these because I am pretty thrilled for the idea of this. Unlike the Nerf Terrible one, that has nothing to offer overall in my opinion, I do think this has a place, and I'd like to see more in the future from them. Like I said, like a higher power revolver. I'd like to see full auto. I'd like to see, more. So the only way that's going to happen is to see if these are good enough to continue supporting. And the full review will come up on the channel here very soon. So thanks for watching this. Hope you enjoyed this introduction to the Rekt blasters that are CO2 powered from Umarex. This is Mongoose Jake, and do stay tuned because we will be diving into this as an ongoing kind of experience. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.